Hey, welcome to Nothing But the Truth, Sky's Motherfucking Chronicles. As you know, today we are doing a reading on Prince, who is a Gemini, and we're about to get into what was going on in Prince's life, what had happened, who did it, why they did it, did he do it, whatever. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so I've already done Mama Juba's for all of us. Oh no, we might have to do it without the camera. Somebody pull the plug out. Oh, it is what it is. Hi everybody, how are you guys? My darn cell phone just went dead, so I might not be able to point the camera at the bones, but I'll give y'all some time to pile up in here. See if the phone come on within that time. Hey Jamie, how you feeling? How's everything? Y'all might not get to see the bone throw. Oh, we got 6 people. We're making a little bit of progress. All right, so let me get this throw going then. If the camera comes on in the meantime, wonderful. Oh, that is so sweet. Thanks, Sissy Boo. I appreciate that. But I also appreciate this phone get to charging and stop playing with me. This thing is doing the absolute most. But while we in here waiting for this thing to pop on, I got a question for everybody. First off, who would you guys like to have read next? I need about 3 or 4 more people. Y'all can drop it off in the group at the website. All you gotta do is follow the members tab, or y'all can dump it down in the comments. So I definitely want to do that. Also, I want to know what do y'all think about seeing with Prince's perspective of what we have going on here. I don't know. This thing does not want to charge y'all. I don't know what is going on with the team. So we might not be able to do that because it is not doing what it's supposed to today, y'all. Yeah, but anyway, y'all know Prince was all about veganism and giving back to the earth and all of this other stuff. So I'm thinking about asking, oh yeah, Tamar is definitely off the hook. Definitely off the hook. And Tamar got some interesting shenanigans going on too. She was looking a little bit different on the show. Now, I don't know what's going on with this, y'all. This thing is just not trying to get back in life. I don't know. It's feeling some type of way. It's definitely not cutting it right now. And it's definitely all the way plugged in. There we go, guys. It's coming alive. Woo! Sheesh. Hey, Betty White. How you doing, beautiful? Y'all know anytime I get online, I gotta have a 35 to 45 minute technical difficulty and glitch. I don't know. Too much energy, I'm guessing. Got to tone down a little bit. And today I'm using the beloved tattoo deck. Just in case y'all was wondering, I am also in love with this deck here. Oh yes, we got a screen. Hercules. Hold on, y'all. Let's get it together. It's alive. It's woo! thank you for your undisputed patience. Let's get to the business. I already did my maneuvers before I got on. For the sake of time, I'm going to throw the beautiful, my luxurious prince smack dab in the middle. And let me fix the camera so you guys can see. I forgot I had to press it down for a second. Let me try to bring it in for you. Ooh, that's too far in, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that a little bit better. No, that's not better. You guys can't see it. Oh my God, no. Alright, let me see. See, what I see on my side versus what y'all see on y'all side is a tad bit different. Alright, well, I guess that's as close as I'm going to be able to get it, but it's looking like y'all got a little bit of a decent view going. Alright. Alright, so hopefully y'all can see that. That's just guys gonna have to be. Okay, well, we'll ask that too. Alright, well, that bone came out 3 times, so it's staying there. He said what he said, he meant what he meant. That bone came out straight up. Alright, so let's see. What is the conversation about? So here we got Prince, who is a Gemini, sitting in the middle. Thank you. And what he's talking about here is being weighed down by wealth. It's talking about in relationships, poor relationships, relationships that didn't serve a purpose, that caused a whole lot of chaos in his life, pretty much. And how that chaos created instability and put him over his head, overwhelmingly over his head, in his emotions, and affected his career. And this is why it's landing in a fire. So he gives you the straight up down from the rip. So now I'm going to go over here and get into this air area, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, which represents him. And this is talking about fertility, but it's also talking about relationships in a union with somebody who's a little bit darker. But also, this person, he is pretty much could say like having a negative energy around them. Point blank, bottom line. Here you see the ancestor bone, so it's letting you know that, you know, these relationships or this relationship, in combination with money and everything else, was not a good look. It's also showing a little girl around here, a child. As you see, this is on his mind. You understand? And it's a lot of issues here. There's a lot of secrets about this man that we must not know about. I am pretty sure we don't. Okay? So let's move down into the fire. Where we at in the fire, this is a discussion about him having to make choices with his career, which is where his heart was. It was in his music, his love for his music. Okay? That's what he's talking about. He's talking about being stuck in his career. He's talking about being warned about people in his career, especially this male energy here. It seems to be this male energy outside of himself that is associated with his business. It's also giving you the dice, and 2 is up. And this is letting you know also, and 2 other people, okay? And he's showing this contribute a transition. And there's a female who knows all too well about this. This is outside of the board, so we don't count that. Also, is a domino outside of the board, which we wouldn't count. So there's a female who know exactly who these motherfuckers was, who did whatever they did. Okay? Now, when you get over here in the water, you have the turtle. Okay? And the turtle is representing a slow but steady pace. Now, he's talking about this slow moving love or emotion that he had attached to his ideas of wanting to kind of have a normal home life established. And here's this woman that comes up, and she lands between the water and the earth signs. If you see, there's an earth sign, a bone laying on the earth this way, and then she's in between them, facing the water. Okay, her head's going towards the water, so she's definitely somebody that he has an emotional attachment to, that also has an emotional attachment to him. But there is some secret here. Okay, he got more than one kid floating around here, y'all. He got a little girl over there, and he got a little boy over here. Okay, and he didn't know nothing about that. He was never told nothing about it at all. Okay, and I don't even know if it's that. I think it was more though that this female did not want him to lose focus on his career and the path that he was on. This is how much she actually cared about him, and this is why he was able to go on in life and be wealthy and make money and do the things that he wanted to do. Point blank, bottom line, period. Also, she wasn't looking forward to that kind of lifestyle with the cheating and the lying and the women and the tour buses. She just wasn't into that, even though she did care and love for Prince dearly. Now, I think in the tarot cards, the two people who this female know about, it's probably gonna come up. So we're gonna try to figure out who is this female and what do she know about two other people doing, being that came up that way. But I don't know why they ain't never got to the surface yet, but I'm pretty sure that Mr. Prince, God bless his soul, got some little babies running around here that nobody even knew about, and one that he didn't know about. Let me move that out the way. Seriously, I'm sorry I left the logo up. I didn't see it. My bad. I can't read and look at the comment board at the same time. Y'all should have called me. Anyway, let's see. King of Swords. Mr. Gemini. What was covering him at this time in his life when he passed away? So it's showing the Empress. This is an older woman who got money. She got her life right. She's very stable. She could have had children already. But she was damn sure probably lonely. Point blank, bottom line. So we gonna find out a little bit more about who this Empress was. And we gotta find out if this is the person who knew about this other two people that we gotta find out about. Let's go and be Inspector Gadget. Alright, so let me find out about who and what this Empress is about here. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Alright, so what we got here is the 3 of Coins, the 2 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Hangman. And so when we come into this 3 of Coins, this is about expansion. Expansion between him and this Empress. This could also be about a business deal that would have brought more money or should have brought more money. This could be about him having a child and it going from them two to another. So it could be about a whole lot of things. So we got to go get the details on it and get the scoop on that. Now, also, he's talking about this card landing on her, and so is this one about her being stuck. She had some difficult decisions to make. She was overwhelmed. She had to give up a lot because of this 3 of Coins situation. So let's go get into this 3 of Coins situation. And so it's seeming like he's breaking this down from what her perspective of this situation he had going on would be, which is kind of dope. So let me see. Alrighty. So it's showing here that the situation with this money was that everything had gone to a hot mess. Okay. This was about probably him having a child and money, being able to maintain a comfortable, financially stable lifestyle for her and something else, her child, more than likely. Okay. And it seems like she was completely cut off from that. So this comes up. So let's ask the question. Here, is this the same female that came up on a bone throw, who it seems that you're saying knows about what happened to you and the two individuals that popped in on that dice? Because he might be talking about somebody else. Let's see. Oops, holding the cards back with y'all. So we got the Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands. And so the Ace of Swords is simply, yeah, okay, this person, was close to these people. They were like family. And that's why you got the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. Okay, this was family. And that's what that's crazy that would be that. But let me see, whose family was it? Was it her family only? Was it, like, what the hell? It's always family that do you dirty too. So let's see. Let me move this up. Queen of Coins. Wow, there go the two people. Page of Wands. So these people was her family, okay? Is what he is saying. And you got an earth sign. So this is somebody who may be dark skinned, may have dark hair, dark eyes. This is somebody who may be pretty wealthy. This could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Yeah, this is interesting. And here we got this Page of Wands that come up. And so this is somebody that's quite a bit younger than this Queen of Coins. That could be Caucasian, mixed, light skin. He can have blonde hair, light eyes. He could definitely be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or a young entrepreneur. Thank you. Hi, Cassandra. How you feeling? So here goes these two people. So we might as well bring them to the front lines and see what role did they play. So I'm gonna lay down the role that she played on this side, the role that he played on this side, and then how it came together. And that's how we gonna figure this shenanigans out. So let's see. So what was the role that she played in the transition? So let's see. All right, so here we got the Three of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, okay? So here, this female here was a part of this little collective, okay? Even though she tried to act like she ain't have nothing to do with anything, more like the victim kind of energy. She was able to pretty much convince everybody that this was something that had something to do with someone else. This male here, this water sign that comes up, this could be somebody that's a little brown skin, maybe dark brown hair, black hair. They can range, but most times they are chunky, and this would be a water sign like a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. And this is also somebody that's related or a family. Okay, and here goes the Knight of Wands, which is her pretty much trying to identify him over here. Okay, so she's the person that seems to have got the smartest brain out of the group. and she done manipulated some things. So this is some shit that was close and personal, and definitely wasn't in an accident. This is probably gonna be one of those who's who situations. Like, it's ridiculous. So let's see. So let me see what's the role that this Page of Wands here has played in this particular situation. Let's see if she's even telling the truth to begin with. Wow. 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 That is, woo. You can't even make that whole line up. So let me move this down so y'all can see. So here you got the King of Wands. You have the Devil card, and you have the Nine of Wands. So first off, this is super verifying him. That's it. Point blank, bottom line. Okay, this is not who you want to deal with. Okay. And this was, this was something that Prince needed to have kept his guard up about. And I don't know how this could even have taken place. But I want to tell y'all about something that a lot of people don't know about Prince. Prince was signed to Tidal through Jay-Z's label, allegedly. And he had something, I think, like a 360 deal. And once he signed to Tidal, allegedly, boom. Not too long afterwards, it was back to the merry-go-round. Because what people didn't know was Tidal was partnered and brought together by the very same record label that Prince was trying to fight to get his catalog from. Allegedly. So, this may make a little bit of sense if y'all know a little bit about that. Okay? So, let's see. So, here we got the Fool. We know that this is possibly talking about a businessman because it keeps solidifying the fire. I wonder who's a fire sign. Okay? Really. Now, also, this king could also represent a whole corporation. But this is definitely about business and contracts that they don't want to let you out of. Okay, and it's showing him displaying himself as getting into this particular situation here because he was naive and was not aware. Period. Okay, and he did not realize who and what he was dealing with. So this individual floats between the fire and the air. So you might as well say Holmes is crazy. Really. And to be quite natural, like, you just don't want those two energies to be in one person like a fruit roll-up. That's just not cool at all. Period. Because on one side, he was a businessman, but on the other side, he had no problem with slitting your throat and walking over your body like Tiddaloo Boo. Deuces. Hi, TBJ. How you doing? And, he had no chill. As long as they've known each other, it still came out that way. Where I don't care if I knew you my whole life, my guy. When it's about my money, I will kill you. I don't care. If I don't have control over everything you got going on, then that is your ass and it is grass. And you can run and you can hide, but wherever you go, I can buy that too. And that's pretty much what he got out of. That's what the industry handed his ass. Okay, so he letting you know where this is going. This was people that was really close with him that stabbed him in his back and put him in the same cipher. So let's see. Let's bridge this little gap together. Let's see how are these two individuals really connected to each other. All right. So together with both of these sides of the story, what do we get, Mr. Prince? Ace of Coins. You can't make this up. I'm trying to tell you. Five of Cups. Queen of Swords. Five of Coins. And so the overall conversation here is, at the end of the day, both sides did what they did, and it was all about money. All about money. Okay, and this is what screwed him up. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It jumped off, so now y'all have to look at me. Hi. But anyway, that's what screwed him up the most. That this woman, which is her, would become her. The Queen of Swords, the cold bitter bitch that didn't care about nobody but herself and what she could get because she was heartbroken. Okay? And this is why she's facing the 5. She was heartbroken. And she damn sure wasn't trying to be stuck with nothing. So this was something that was manipulated on both sides of the court. Either way, he was going to be leaving. Because if she wasn't going to get him, then, the little industry beef was going to get him. He was getting out of here either way, y'all. I share Lafayette. That is the real. He was getting up out the way anyway. Am I holding my cards wrong? Yes. So he was getting up out of here anyway. Okay? It's just that simple. And so what he's saying is, at the end of the day, he lived, he partied, he was a fucking star. That's what he pretty much saying. Like, he a cocky ass little guy. Okay? So what he's saying is, I was young, I was beautiful, I was rich, I was a partier, and I was a motherfucking celebrity. I was a whole store, baby. Don't ever get it twisted. And guess what? I'm still a store. That's what he's saying. Translation. Okay? That's what he's saying. Look at that. And even where he is still abundant, is what he is saying. He ain't lose nothing. That's what he's saying. Okay, so he talking that smack, eh? All of that. He ain't lose nothing out the ordeal. So, what's the overall feeling on this from his part? What is the end of the story for that? The High Priestess, which is, I got power at the end of the day. You freed me up out the flesh, and I can do everything that you can, and you still sitting on earth living in fear. Boo. Good day. That's how he coming. So, that's what you get. He got the secrets. They still here suffering. Pow. So now, the question that I wanted to ask is, what does Prince think about this whole COVID shenanigans? And what does he think we should be focused on to resolve it? And also about these damn stupid murders that keep coming and going and happening, and nothing is happening fast enough. So let's see. So what does he... Oops. Thank you, Ashe. I think I got my cards upside down. Now I'll flip them over. Alright, so the 2 of coins. I'm going to leave it that way because it flew out the deck that way. And so that's a discussion of imbalance. So he's talking about imbalance when it comes to what's going on with this COVID situation on the Ile, on the earth. Okay, and to verify that he's talking about balance, there goes the Temperance, who represents balance between the physical and the spiritual. Well, the physical and the emotional principle. Okay, knowing how to use your emotions in your physical reality. And you got the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Okay, and this is talking about confusion. Being spoiled, having too many options, or thinking you have too many options. At the end of the day, we done got to the point where we just sitting here. In other words, that's what that 4 of Cups is. Y'all just sitting there, bored stiff. All of the gadgets, all of the things y'all got, and y'all still end up in a position where you gotta stay still, sit in the house, shut up, and can't do nothing. Excuse me, which is the truth. That's what we got going on right now. Right. So, do you think that this COVID virus is actually airborne and real and masks are required? Let's see what we get out of that. So you got the Seven of Swords, which is talking about sneaky lies. Things are not what you think they are. Okay. And then you got the Three of Swords. You got the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So it's letting you know that, it's at a point where people need to take their opportunities and go home about their business. It is time to separate and let this way of thinking go that we have here. We are running around here, really losing a lot. And we still think that America is the place to be. And that's pretty much what it's showing. It's showing this country as the Queen of Wands because we identify with America as a female. Okay, for some reason. But we do. Okay. And so that's what that line is talking about. So let me see what else you're going to put with that because that's an interesting way of looking at that. So what he's saying is it's time for everybody to get their stuff, shit, okay, and get the hell out the way with their family. Pretty darn much. It's time to go. There's no other way you can say that. Chariot is to drive in your car. The Seven of Wands is about being up high, separate, away from people. The Eight of Cups is about walking and land. He's telling you whether you got to take the car, get in the air, okay? Whatever you guys to do, you guys to do it. Boat, air, car, whatever. That's the real. I don't think it's going to get no deeper than that, y'all. It ain't going to get no realer than that. And I've been saying that. So anyway, what should we be looking forward to for the future with this situation? I think that was what somebody asked. Was that the question? I don't remember exactly what she asked. So you got the Two of Swords, the Emperor, the Five of Wands, the King of Cups. So you got Two of Swords. This is what people cannot see in reference to the leader. Okay? It's showing petty confrontations, petty wars, things of that nature, making decisions based on your emotions. This also represents the Asiatic races. That's a good question. I guess it's one of those little kid terms where you like anywhere but here. That kind of move. That's pretty much what that said. And y'all can all go Google any of the definitions of these cards. And y'all will find exactly what I said to you. So, anywho. Yeah. And so, a lot of times, this card here represents the Asiatic races, where this one usually represents the Caucasian races. Okay. And the coins represent the African or tan skin races. And then you have your mixed races, which is represented by the other. All right. So let's see what else we get for what the outcome is looking like on this line, because this would be talking about a issue that he's not seeing at all. It's saying your leader is not watching where his issue is actually coming from. Okay? He think he got it under control. He's cocky. Alright, so let's see. Right? Whoa. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that at all. Somebody who know how to read tarot in the comments, if you want to say that, you can say that. I'm not saying that. So, I'm off that. I'm not playing with you, Mr. Man, because you just bringing it a little bit too raw for me, Tootsie Bruce. Yes, no. I'm not saying that. So, anyway, do anybody else have any questions that you might want to ask while I am here pulling on the so ever beautiful Mr. Prince Rogers? Anybody got any questions? I'll wait a couple of minutes. Call the cards out. Is there a silent war? That's a good question. So let's see. Because y'all see this road. I want y'all to take note of this road. Remember with that road, with those cards say, I want y'all to go look that up. So that y'all know that I can't even make this up. Okay? I'm not saying it. So here you go. Where you at? You gotta go this way. I'm retarded. Alright, so here you go, one. That was the first card that came down. Here goes two. And this is about transition. Okay. This is about the last call. This is about the last trumpet. Okay. Yes. Okay. And then you have the same thing. Who was on the first row? What did I tell you these races represent? What do he look like to you? Can I make this shit up? Yo. You can't make this shit up. You can't. It ain't even funny. That's all I know. So, any other questions? Ouch. Yes, TBJ, that is exactly what that was. And it can't get no more crystal and no more clear than that. That shit was so crystal clear, it just gave me chills. The first card is this. It's right here, honey. Right there. And so if this is talking about the leader, then we know that there's a problem coming. Exactly. And somebody don't see it. So, I'm gonna get me right up here. Anything else, babies? Oh, yeah. Everybody, I forgot to tell y'all, I'm running 20% off special for any of the services over at www.NBT-TAROT.com. And I'm going to be running that until the 31st. Right. Exactly. Exactly, TBJ. You already know what time it is. It sounded like we still may be slightly distracted and we may need to refocus our attention in the right direction. Anything else, guys? Do y'all have anything else for me to lay down for Mr. Prince? You don't say? Well, let's see what they doing over there. Even though we ain't supposed to be. What are they doing over here, Prince? Let's ask Prince. What is China doing messing around in Africa? Because that's not a good look. Wow. Damn. Sheesh. Now let me stop messing around. Alright, so, they bought Africa, Holmes. Straight up and down. No filter. They ain't taking over nothing. They purchased it. Now, when you can start purchasing a continent, we in trouble. We got ourselves a problem. Because they got so much bread somehow, they done purchased a damn continent. Okay? And they get ready to take that joint over too. This is about to be a nightmare. A nightmare. Things over there are going to change very, very, very quickly. Very quickly. And when that does happen, things will change across the globe very, very quickly. Because if you own the continent of Africa, you own every natural resource known to the humanity race. That's deep. I just want y'all to think about that when y'all go to bed tonight. Right. Right. We got to get our life together. We've been out of line. And so, what does our country feel about this purchase? First off. Oh. Mm-hmm. So here we got them having a business agreement. Okay? And this is a law issue. This is about laws, treaties, agreements, contracts. This is about the hierarchy of the government and and things that they are hiding. Like the fact that they got their money and they done wasted it. That would be the U.S. wasting money, not doing what they supposed to do. Okay? That's right, because he know ain't no need for one. He know this is psychological warfare. This is chemical warfare. This is food warfare. This is medicine warfare. This is your whole identity warfare. He know that, but y'all gotta also understand one other thing. Once his name only worth that here. It ain't worth that in Brazil. It ain't worth that in Africa. It ain't worth that in Nigeria. It ain't worth that in China or Hong Kong. So if this crumbles, his whole entire empire crumbles. And so it don't benefit him to do nothing but try to save America from itself. Know that and understand that. Oh yeah, absolutely. And so, here you got the Ace of Wands. Here you got the whole world on this stage. You got the Queen of Cups. That's still the Asiatic races. And you got the Strength card. Okay? And so what it is saying is that, okay, y'all think y'all got the best country in the world. Pretty much. But what you don't have is the strength of the Asiatic races because they educate longer, they eat better, okay? They have an overpopulation where they are overflowing into Africa, okay? And this is part of the reason why they probably bought the continent in the first place. So that lets you know that this is not going to work out in our favor. We need to come to a reality that for once in a couple of 100 years, someone has outsmarted us, outgrown us, out technologied us, and everything else. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna ask Prince, did he practice any type of divination or magic? Alright, let's find that out. That's a good question. Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the Magician. So what he's saying is that, his magic was through love. That was his magic. He was able to manipulate and create fortune and create fans and create emotions in people through his music. And so that was his form of magic, is what he's saying. That's a very interesting way to put that down, y'all. I must say so myself. But that's what that was about. There. Do we have any other questions, beloveds? If not, I'm going to hop off this thing and get to the babies. Also, if you are new to this channel and you are interested in getting a first time subscribers reading, all you got to do is like, share, and subscribe, and then divvy on over to www.nbttarot.com. Get your free membership before the 31st and get your 20% off any service you want before the 31st. But most importantly, all you got to do is go to services and you'll find that there's a first time subscribers whole entire reading for you. All you got to do is give me your YouTube name and I will verify, and off to the races we go. And if you're the family, then you already know how to find me. 917-300-1683. And I'm going to hop up off this thing. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through. I know YouTube is not giving out the notifications like they're supposed to. But I'm hoping that, we figure out a way to do this in a better way where everybody can get here. Smooches. Love y'all. Talk to you later.